Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 3rd of December 1979, and the title is Only World Benefactors Can Become the Masters of the World. Bap Dada is constantly pleased to see all his children as world benefactors. The Father, as the world benefactor, constantly has the one thought of benefiting everyone in the world immediately. All of his thoughts are especially based on this. This is the seed of his thoughts. All the rest are the various details of the tree. In the same way, everything Baba says is constantly filled with methods to benefit you children. His eyes constantly give you children a searchlight to benefit you. On his forehead is the tilak, which is the memorial of you benefactor children in the form of jewels. Every act he performs is benevolent. Baba's thoughts, words, and eyes are constantly filled with benevolent feelings and good wishes for you children. No matter what you are doing, whether you are running your limited household or acting as an instrument for running a center, you should constantly have benevolent feelings for the world. Constantly keep this awareness of benefiting all souls of the world immersed in front of you. No matter how far away souls may be, they should constantly appear in your awareness to be close to you or in front of you. For service, you have a picture of the future form of Sri Krishna holding the globe of the world in his hands. Because he is the master of the world, the globe of the world is shown in his hands. Similarly, because at present you are world benefactors, in your head you are aware that all the souls of the world are close to you, even though someone may be in America or somewhere else far away. While you sit here, you are able to give that soul rays of peace and power within a second on the basis of your elevated feelings and good wishes. In the same way, you master sons of knowledge can enlighten everyone in the world and benefit them. Even though you may be far away, time and sound have become very close because of the facilities provided by science. Through airplanes, time has come very close that you are able to reach far distant places in a very short time. Because of telephones, the voice of others is very close to you. Similarly, the TV enables you to experience any scene or person to be in front of you, even though they may be far away. However, you are master creators, and although science is your creation, when you use your power of silence, you can hear the sound of any soul, no matter how far away that soul may be in the world. Which sound is it that you hear? The instruments of science enable you to hear the sound of their voice, but they cannot enable the sound of their mind to reach you. Through your power of silence, you should be able to hear the sound of the mind of any soul as clearly as if that soul was physically with you and speaking to you. You should be able to see that soul's peacelessness of mind and state of sorrow as clearly as you would see a scene or a person on TV. Just as you are able to see and hear everything as soon as you plug it in and switch it on. In the same way, as soon as you connect yourself to the Father and switch on your elevated feelings and good wishes, you should be able to experience souls who are very far away to be close to you. This is what it means to be a world benefactor. What special method should you adopt to create such a stage? The basis of all of this is silence. At the present time, you have to accumulate the power of silence. The sound of the mind comes in form of thoughts. Finish the sound of the mind, that is, finish all wasteful thoughts, and stabilize your mind in one powerful thought. When you condense the expansion of thoughts into their essence, your power of silence will automatically increase. Extroversion is wasteful and introversion is powerful. In the same way, by merging any wasteful sound of the lips, the essence will emerge and you will be able to accumulate the power of silence. Souls who live very far away will come and tell you, "You have shown me the right path. You pointed out my destination to me. You called me, and I have come to you." Your divine form will be very clearly visible on the TV of their forehead. They will experience it so clearly that they will feel as though they really had a personal meeting with you. The power of silence will reveal such spiritual wonders. In the beginning, souls sitting far away had a vision of Brahma Baba's form and were signaled to go to particular place. At the end too, you world benefactor souls will similarly play a unique part. However, in order to do this, you souls have to become completely free from all bondage. You have to become so free that you are able to perform whatever task is needed with whichever power at whatever time and wherever it may be. Only souls who are completely free from all bondage can enable other souls to become liberated in life. Do you now understand how high the destination you have to reach is, and how elevated the form of your unlimited service is? When you have this realization, you will be liberated from all types of labor. You will just have to make this one effort. Do you have the courage to do this? Those from Maharashtra have to carry out this elevated task. Those from Maharashtra have to perform this wonder. Only then will the speed of service increase so much that you can reach anywhere within a second. Just by having the name Maharashtra, it should be easy for you to become great souls. Your every act and word should be elevated. All of you residents of Maharashtra are this great, are you not? No matter who sees you, that soul should experience you to be a great soul. It is like this, is it not? What do you teachers think? There are no problems in Maharashtra, are there? Wherever there are great souls, all problems come to an end. Maharashtra means the Rashtra, place of great souls. So, your place and stage are equal, are they not? Simply remember that you are great souls. Number one souls are seen as victorious souls who have defeated Maya. It is like this, is it not? You don't have any questions, do you? To those who constantly remain stable in an elevated stage and in elevated thoughts, to those who are equal to the Father in being world benefactor souls, to those who constantly remain absorbed in the love of one, to such elevated souls, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and Namaste. Bapdada meeting teachers. Teachers have received the facilities to become great, so the importance of teacher is seen in the constant greatness of their thoughts, words, deeds, and relationships. The atmosphere, the company, the pure food, the service, the contacts, and relationships are all facilities to use to become great. Those who live at home have to remain detached while living at home, whereas teachers are already detached. You don't need to make effort to become detached. The wonder is of those swans who have to live with storks and yet still remain detached. By looking at it in this way, you teachers should see how much fortune you have received. Effort is easy for you teachers. Do you feel this to be so, or do you find it difficult? There is only one reason why teachers would find anything to be difficult. What is that reason? If teachers were to keep their mind busy at all times, then nothing would ever be difficult for them. Just as you remain busy in serving physically and through words, similarly, set a full timetable for your mind. When your mind remains busy, you can easily defeat Maya. When Maya sees that your mind is unoccupied, she enters you. When your mind remains busy, you can easily send Maya away. When you don't know how to keep yourself busy or to set a timetable for your mind, Maya enters and then you find everything to be difficult. Secondly, in order to remain busy, you should always pay attention to your study. You should love studying. Those who love studying are able to keep themselves and others busy. If your love for this study is only superficial, then you would sometimes be busy and sometimes unoccupied, and so would be unable to keep others busy either. Therefore, keep yourself busy and destroy all obstacles, and also make others do the same. Thirdly, develop a planning intellect. First, make a plan for yourself and then for service. Those who have a planning intellect constantly remain busy. An intellect that merely follows the directions of others will sometimes remain free and sometimes busy. You have received Baba's direction to make your intellect into a planning intellect. Make this plan for yourself and for others. Have you made your intellect a planning intellect? Or will you only do something when you are given a plan? First, become a teacher for yourself and then become a teacher for others. A teacher makes plans for the students. In the same way, first become your own teacher and then for others. Acha, are all of you progressing through your efforts according to your love? Are all of you in the stage of ascent? Everyone follows the teacher. Of course, you are following the Father, but you should still see the teacher who is an instrument for you. You should see the Father in the one who has become an instrument for you. If the mirror in which you look is dirty, would you be able to see the Father clearly? The mirror should be so clean and powerful that anyone who comes in front of it would have a powerful experience of the Father. Bab Dada does not like to hear complaints from the teachers. When teachers complain about themselves being weak, or complain that Maya comes, or that their students are not content, or that they themselves are not content, Baba doesn't like it. The duty of teachers is to make everyone complete. If the teacher is complaining about herself, how would she make others complete? Teachers should never have any complaints about their own effort. Complete teachers are the teachers who destroy obstacles. The praise of teachers is that of being equal to the Father. The praise of the Father is also the praise of the teachers. Do you understand the importance of being a teacher? Create such an imperishable gathering that no complaints remain. There has been a lot of growth, but you must now become a destroyer of obstacles and make others the same. Bapdada meeting a group, the three attainments through the three relationships of the Father, Teacher, and Satguru. Do you move along while constantly remembering your inheritance, your study, and your home together with your three relationships? You received your inheritance from the Father. You received an education from the teacher, and you were shown by the Satguru the way home, and told that you now have to go home with him. So, do you constantly remember all three relationships and the attainments that you received from them? Do you consider yourselves to be such elevated souls that the Supreme Soul Himself has become your Father, Teacher, and Satguru? Who could have a fortune greater than this? You would never even have thought of having such a fortune that you would find God in all relationships. Your fortune is so great that even something impossible has become possible in a practical form. He is not just your Father, but He has also become your teacher and Satguru. Devotees say that when God is pleased with you, He rewards you with everything by tearing through the roof and giving you everything. So here too, He comes from beyond the elements of the sky in order to reward you. They simply speak of God rewarding you by opening up the roof, whereas here, the one who lives beyond the five elements and even beyond the sky comes in order to reward you. So look how fortunate you are. You should constantly remember your great fortune, which has now become your practical life. If it were just knowledge, it is possible that you would forget it, but you would never forget something of your practical life. You always remember those things, just as you automatically remember the things of your past life even though you want to forget them. So how could you forget this? You just have to remember one word. Continue to say Baba, Baba, and you will constantly remain an embodiment of remembrance. Even a 2-year-old child continues to say, Baba, Baba, you are the children of the knowledgeful one. And so, can you not remember just the one word, Baba? It is an easy path, is it not? You don't find it difficult, do you? What do you Shakti army feel? Do you constantly remain with the one Father and no third person? You don't remember any third person, do you? It is just the Father and you, the child. Constantly maintain the intoxication of Baba and I. Are you the Shakti army that is free from attachment? Or do you still have attachment to your limited home and children? No matter what happens, you have to free yourself from attachment. Be a detached observer and continue to watch the scenes of the drama. Pandavas are bossy and have anger in them. Have you Pandavas become free from anger? What do you think? Have you Pandavas conquered this? There should not be the slightest body consciousness or bossiness. You should be a complete Brahma Kumar and completely humble. Have you renounced anger? Or do you still use it a little bit as a weapon? Those of you who feel that you have stopped becoming angry, raise your hand. Even if someone insults you or slanders you, you should not become angry. The two things that can make you angry are one, when someone lies to you, and two, when someone slanders you. These two things can make you give birth to anger. However, in such a situation, you must not become angry. Are you like this? The duty of you Brahmins is to uplift those who defame you. When others insult you, you should embrace them. This is a wonder. This is what is known as transformation. It is not a big thing to embrace those who embrace you, but it is a great thing to consider those who defame you to be your true friends, not just to say it, but to feel it in your heart. Have you become like this? When you bring about such transformation in yourself, you will become famous throughout the world. You have to demonstrate practically what everyone in the world feels to be impossible. Only then would it be said that you have performed wonders. Blessing, may you be an embodiment of success and be successful in every way by having a deep desire to transform yourself. You should aim to work with everyone harmoniously on the field of service. When you have a deep desire to transform yourself, you will easily succeed in everything you do. Those who expect others to change are deceived. Therefore, it should always be, it is I who has to change. It is I who has to do this. Put yourself first, not in terms of being arrogant, but in every aspect of it when it comes to doing something. In terms of doing something, put yourself in front and you will succeed in everything you do. Those who know how to mold themselves become real gold. Slogan: just as light is merged in your eyes, so the remembrance of Father Shiva should be merged in your intellect. Om Shanti.